Hi, so this is going to be kind of a different video. I'm going to be showing you guys how I steep my tea because it's officially fall. So you're probably going to be, well, at least for me, that means it's the recurrence of hot tea and my iced teas go away. So yeah, this is how I steep my hot teas and stuff. So there's actually a bunch of different ways to steep loose leaf tea. Obviously, I'm going to be showing you how to steep loose leaf tea because bagged tea is obviously very easy. There's several different ways that you can steep tea. So one of the ways, it's kind of like bagged tea, but David's Tea have these filters. Basically, you get this like paper filter. It's kind of like an empty bagged tea. You put the loose leaf tea in there and then you close it up and then you stick it in there. Sometimes I use that for work. I bring a box of filters and then I steep my tea in there with one of these kind of infuser steeper things. You put it in there. This actually came with a Nordic mug that I got from David's Tea. A lot of my stuff is from David's Tea. And so you basically just put the tea in there. Well, my Nordic mug is a lot taller than this, so it fits better. So you just put it in there, and then you put the tea in there, and then it just steeps. And then another one, I don't have it with me, but it's like a tea ball. So basically, you've probably seen it. Basically, it's literally a ball that's kind of like this, like stainless steel. And then you put the tea in there, you close up the ball, and then you stick it into your tea. So it's kind of like a combination of these two. So it's like a steel version of the infuser. So yeah. But today I'm going to show you how I regularly, what my regular steep routine is. I regularly use to steep my tea is, move this over, is my David's Tea tea steeper. Yes, it's wet because I did make tea this morning, so I cleaned it and it's still wet. So, but it's okay. We're going to be putting water in it anyway to steep the tea. And before I start using the steeper, I like to put honey at the bottom of my mug already. Just a little bit of honey. Because I do like drinking my tea with honey. So I put that to the side. I mainly do it first so that I don't forget, and then I'm just drinking honeyless tea. So next, I'm gonna put my, I've already steeped this tea once. This is toasted walnut from David's Tea. All my teas are from David's Tea. And this is where I keep my already steeped teas that still have tea in them, flavor in them left. So basically you don't just steep your tea once, you steep it more than once, preferably. I steep mine at least 3 times and then I throw it out because then it's basically flavorless. The flavor's all gone. So yeah, don't just throw it out the first time because, you know, there's still flavor in it. You don't want to waste your money. So yeah, like I said, this is where I keep my teas that are still ready to steep. This is just from the dollar store. But yeah, this is toasted walnut, and so I'm just going to put that in there. Okay, so now I'm just going to fill this up with hot water, so I'll be right back. I filled it up with hot water. So typically, it depends on how big your mug is. So this is a pretty normal sized mug. Let me show you again. It's a pretty normal sized mug. And so I just pretty much don't fill it up to the top because that's a lot that's going to overflow this. So I basically like to just fill it up halfway and it should be good. So yeah. Now we wait. I typically steep my tea 4 minutes. It all depends on the tea though. So green teas typically 4 minutes is good for them. Even less is better. Sometimes I steep it less if for like black teas they get very bitter. If they're very bitter and strong black teas, I tend to steep them 2 to 3 minutes instead. But it all depends on the tea, like I said. So but regularly I steep it for 4 minutes. So yeah, we're just gonna wait 4 minutes now. Okay, so 4 minutes have passed, so my tea is ready to be put into my mug. So basically, you just lift it up and put it over your mug. So as you can see, it's kind of draining out and going into my mug. And I kind of just have to shake it, making sure all the water has left the steeper. Oh, I might have actually put too much water in there. I just like to stir the honey, obviously, because then it'll be super sweet once you get to the bottom of the tea. And then that's basically it. That's how I steep my tea. And then right after that, I just take the tea from here and then put it back in here, because there's one, I steep my tea 3 times before I throw them out. So there's still a little bit of flavor left in here. So I'm gonna put it back in here. But that's basically it. That's how I steep my tea. So if you're ever curious about how people steep their loose leaf tea and you've never ventured into loose leaf tea, now you know. It's basically the same kind of process with all the different ways that I showed you. So yeah, that's basically my steeping tutorial. So yeah, see you guys next time.